visitors sideline, and his Lions head coach Dan Campbell, his team fired up and ready for this one. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. And we are underway here on EA Sports. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So that Detroit offense taking the field for the first time. Number 1 overall pick in 2016 leads him out, Greg. It's quarterback Jared Goff.
Mike, isn't there just something different about week 1 of the NFL season? I mean, after months of anticipation, debate, speculation, it all gets settled on the field. New coaches, new teams, rookies playing their first time. Man, it's just an exciting time of year, and I'm pumped to be calling it alongside you.
His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. This is 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we'll have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the number 1 overall pick in the 2025 draft out of the U, out of Miami. It's Cam Ward.
Mike, as I think back to opening day over my years of playing in the NFL, it didn't matter if I was a rookie or going into my 14th season. I think every player goes into that game with just a little bit of extra nerves, thinking, all right, new season, new opportunity. Can I still do this at a high level? And, man, you get through that first game, and it feels like you can finally take a deep breath and let the season unfold. There's going to be a lot of nerves in this one here today, but the team that settles down the fastest.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
What really stood out about that last play is the job the quarterback did keeping his eyes downfield despite the pocket collapsing around him. He was able to shake off that first guy, but by the time he did, allowed the rest of that rush to get home, and they were able to clean things up.
Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. Aiden Hutchinson. He's got his first sack of the season here early in week 1.
And it's this pass rush. They've made their presence felt here in the early going. That's 2 sacks now for them on this opening drive. And you have to imagine, Mike, there's going to be more sacks to come if this offensive line doesn't clean things up.
Now fair catch, signal for, and made here at about the 43-yard line. The Lions offense ready to get going with their second possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Now a pitch to Montgomery. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Second and 10.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. It is 3rd and 10.
It's 3rd and 10.
Laporta in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Goff. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
Fox in punt formation for the Lions.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The home team's offense ready for their second possession. They had a disappointing quick 3-and-out on that opening drive, so they'll try it again here in a scoreless game with 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Ward. He's got a man here. That's Eligio Manor. And mark him down up beyond the 30. The line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
From the gun, here's Spears. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. Jack Campbell, the former first-round pick, there to wrap him up. It is 2nd and 9. Once again, it's Spears. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 11.
On 3rd down, they go with Spears. And they'll get maybe a yard out of that. Not nearly enough. It'll be 4th down.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Here's Jordan Stout now. And he's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line. Now a stoppage. We have an injured Lion. Not what you want to see. Quarter 1 of week 1. Laporta in motion. Off the play fake. Here's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. It is a huge play for Detroit. A gain of 48.
For the Lions, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
He looks forward for maybe a yard. Zaire Franklin that time, there for the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. He'll bring up 3rd down.
17-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. Oh, the defense beats him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
Laporta in motion. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. The home team's offense ready to take over once again. Greg, I know you're passionate about this, the change in the evolution of the NFL the last decade, the willingness to go for it even more often now on 4th down, as we've seen here.
Yeah, I think teams just continue to understand the NFL is not about yards, it's not about time of possession, it's about generating.
Nowhere to go, he is taken down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
the gun, here's Ward. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
And 15.
Here's Spears. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's fourth down.
A loss of 2 yards.
The key to a good zone read offense is the timing, and in this case, it took a little bit longer to get going. By the time the back was given the ball, the defense was through. They're able to take him down on third down for a big loss.
Now a fair catch is taken here, just short of the 45-yard line. The Lions offense getting set to get back to work. They'll start with great field position up at their 45. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. Jeffrey Simmons taking him down for the first sack of this new campaign. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for third down and 5. From the gun, it's Goff. He'll try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
Intercepted. They'll take over first and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 7.
Pick up a 3. Brings up second and 7.
So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. They face second down and 7. Ward going to keep it here on the zone read. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down and 7.
Throwing on third down, Ward. Going right sideline and complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Here's a second and 6. They'll stay on the ground with Spears. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
And a first down.
Spears. Touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Slides extra point, up and good. And his guys will take a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, here's Slides to kick it away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Lions offense about ready to take over once more. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a first down. Here's Goff. A dive and a catch. Incredible.
13 yards on the play. And the Lions...
Goff's going to throw here on 1st and 10. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
They just desperately need to get something positive going here, Mike. It just feels like they're a play away from really jump-starting everything they've talked about being good at throughout the course of the week's prep. And it's really been the inability to sustain drive. So critical third downs, better on 1st and 2nd. Somewhere it's got to pop, and somebody's got to make a play.
They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15 and a first down.
A gain of 15. First down, Detroit.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up
throwing on 2nd down. Goff. Right back to St. Brown. They connect again. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
That's another
Laporta in motion.
Lions first down.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
All week long, they stress, Mike, that we have to get as many defenders to this ball carrier as possible. They know he's going to make some guys miss. He's going to be hard to get on the ground. But you can see the effect of rallying to the ball as it had here. They're able to take him down, and they're able to do it for a loss.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. Short pass goes a long way. It works to the tune of 25 yards.
First down, Lions.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 2-yard line.
A 2nd down throw for Goff. That is caught to the goal line and in. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Lions. Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. His kick is good. And the Lions will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The home team's offense and Tyjae Spears getting ready for their next possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. They'll start this drive on the ground with Spears. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Play action. Ward. First down throw there is incomplete.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
So after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, Ward. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Aiden Hutchinson. What a way to kick off the new year. 2 sacks in the first half of the opener. The Lions call their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. Here's the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. This one fielded out beyond the 25. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Goff to throw. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan McMillan.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
The home team's offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll start in outstanding field position, looking for a way to break our tie. A run with Spears. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Second and 9.
Shotgun snap for Ward. He'll step up and run this. Taking advantage of the room to run. A gain of 19 on the scramble. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Now Ward going to hold on to it. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup.
Back to throw is Ward. That one taken in. Alvin Ridley for the score. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Slides at the point, up and good. And his guys will move out to a 14-7 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. From the 6, here comes a return. The Lions offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. To throw is Goff. It is caught left side by St. Brown. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Right side, that's Laporta, the tight end. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
That's good for a Lions first down.
Goff to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
To 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's Goff. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's third down coming up.
And it's third down.
Now, Goff. That's caught. It's Isaac Tesla. Here's the third and final timeout for the Lions. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half.
First down.
Goff to throw on first down. That pass caught by Amon-Ra. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35.
That's another Detroit Lions first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Goff. He connects with St. Brown.
Complete to number 14, Amon-Ra St. Brown.
So, halftime, straight ahead. And we'll send it to Scott Hansen, who has the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. It's like the first day of school, isn't it? Week 1 of the 2026 NFL season. We're back for year 2 at EA Sports, so let's get into it. Our look around the NFL starts now. In the Pacific Northwest, the Seahawks at home to take on the Rams in the NFC West. And it's Puka Nacua. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Rams come away with the victory on the road in the season opener. Meanwhile, let's check in on the Dolphins as they host the Cincinnati Bengals. And let's sit back and watch Devon Achane. He's been tough to stop so far. This, the second of 2 touchdown runs. One more to tell you about real quick. It's up in Minneapolis. It's the Vikings taking on the San Francisco 49ers. And it's Brock Purdy. He's got a couple of touchdown passes in this first half, including this one. This one's at halftime with the Niners with the lead in the opener at the half. Time for a look here at the rest of the games going on and what's to come here in Week 1 of the new NFL season. Meanwhile, in our game, a fairly even first half, all things considered. 14-7 is the halftime score as we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The home team's offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with first and 10. To throw is Ward.
Aiden Hutchinson on the tackle. A big loss on the play. Brings up second down.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. A run up the middle, Spears. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A gain of 11. It's now third.
Now it's Ward. In trouble, and down he goes. Aiden Hutchinson. He has been a one-man wrecking crew in this one. 4th sack of the game.
This guy's like a man amongst boys right now out here, Mike, and you just don't see these sort of dominant performances on the NFL level very often. I mean, whether they got to double team him or keep sliding the protection to him, I don't care what they got to do. Someone has to block this guy because he's completely destroying the entire game.
The Lions offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. They'll go play action with Goff. On target to Laporta. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 49-yard line.
On play action, Goff. Throw on the run is complete. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the first down on a gain of 7.
That's good for the Lions.
They hand it to Gibbs. Ooh. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. Good for a Lions first down.
Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
Here's 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. That one out wide to Gibbs. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
So, Mike, there's this idea that every time a defense blitzes, it has to result in a sack. But there's a lot of other ways that you can impact the play, and we see it here. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hand, get it to the check down, and now you just need to rally tackle and bring him down for a loss.
And he's going to have the first down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
Detroit Lions first down.
To throw is Goff. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Isaac to Slaw. Touchdown, Detroit.
Lions.
Point after try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Lions will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. On the return, it's Tim DK. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The home team's offense and Tyjae Spears getting ready for their next possession. This one, everything we could have hoped for to this point. All even at 14. They'll start this drive with first down. On the ground, it's Spears to start the drive. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 31-yard line.
From the gun, here's Ward. To the left side, caught by Ridley. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
That's good for a first down.
Fake the handoff. Now Ward. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Lee McNeil working his way in to register his first sack of the new season. Throwing, Ward. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
Understanding the coverage shells of cover 2 is critical, especially for the linebackers, Mike. They're responsible for those underneath zones. There is some vulnerability to this coverage unit if you don't have guys who understand their assignments. But I'll tell you what, this guy definitely was paying attention in meetings because he was in the right place at the right time, and he's able to come away with the big pick.
Laporta in motion. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Throwing left side. And it's taken in by Williams. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. Now it is 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Laporta in motion. Here's Gibbs. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line. Now a stoppage. We have an injured Lion. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. Goff to throw. That is caught, and he's in. Sam Laporta, touchdown Lions. That his 2nd touchdown now here in the season opener. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
The extra point is up and through. And the Lions have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The home team's offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They're searching here for the tying score, down 21-14. And they'll begin 1st and 10. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And it'll be marked out up at the 34-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Play action. Ward. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. That's Kirby Joseph, the hard-hitting safety, making a beeline to the backfield to record the sack. Out of the gun, Ward. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That's his 2nd catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards.
You know, Mike, these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move. And that short throw oftentimes turns into a long run.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
Their 48-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Wolves. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. They'll empty out the backfield, line up for 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. Rolling to the left. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself. But they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll try it now with Spears. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
Play is a turnover on downs.
The Lions offense ready to get back at it. They'll do so with 1st and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. Inside the 20. And he will score. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
The PAT, up and good. And the Lions have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Chimere Dike now to return it. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The home team's offense headed back to take over once more. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with 1st down. Here's Ward. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Alim McNeill. He works his way in to record the 2nd sack of his young career.
So many of these possessions start with negative plays on 1st down, and you're just going to hear every offensive coordinator stress. It is so important we don't fall behind the sticks, but when you just can't pass protect and give your quarterback time, this is going to continue to happen.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 32 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Spears. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 10 more yards. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. First and 10 now from the 36. Back to throw is Ward. That's into the hands of Tyjae Spears. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep...
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Sets up a 3rd down and 18.
Throwing is Ward. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Aiden Hutchinson just making it look like child's play. His 5th sack of this one.
You can tell that all these hits, Mike, they're starting to add up. He just doesn't look comfortable. His eyes aren't downfield. You can see his feet aren't settled. When you get sacked this many times in a game, it's kind of hard to blame him, but he's definitely feeling it.
And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down.
So the offense finds themselves in a tough situation. They're down by 2 scores late in this game. They know this is a prime opportunity. They need to play for a touchdown, and instead the defense makes a huge stand, and they got a chance now to close this game out.
Dan Campbell there, the Lions head coach, as his guys head back out for their next possession. And they have done all you could ask for, closing in on a road victory to start the campaign. They try to finish things off here in quarter number 4. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 5.
From the gun, it's Goff. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
4 yards.
Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 17.
Throwing, Goff. That is caught to the goal line and in. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Lions.
Touchdown, Lions.
Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Now, the extra point. The kick is good. And the Lions will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's DK. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. On first down, it's Ward. That one caught is Chimere DK. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's 2nd and
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 8. Now it's Ward. This one complete to Ridley. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10.
To throw is Ward. This one brought in by Ioman. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That's another first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
That's another first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Ward. And is caught by the man wearing 0, Calvin Ridley. And he'll take it on in. Calvin Ridley has a touchdown. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Team 21.
Even with 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning, they're going to try an onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
So Jared Goff and the Lions offense getting set for this next drive. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. Laporta in motion. Throwing on second down. Goff. Catch is made. That is Williams. Now a second timeout called by the defense. Talk things over before third down. Out of the shotgun. It's Goff. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. Here's 1st and 10.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's good. For the Lions, first down.
On the ground, this is Gibbs. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. Now this defense will use a third and final timeout. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. Once again, it's Gibbs. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Laporta in motion. And some problems communicating on third down, and that's going to be a delay. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face third and long. To throw is Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. Whoa! And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Dan Campbell will opt to bring out the field goal unit. This will be from 42 yards out. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Lions add on to their lead. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it first down. 2nd and 11. They go down to an 8, and that's the way to start the new campaign. 1 game, 1 win here in this season opener. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.